Welcome to Spirit Voice. I'm Zen Jen.
And I'm Bonnie Jane. Spirit Voice is a podcast where Zen Jen and I connect to spirit and we channel songs and messages from the universe to you. As we do this, may you be present in your own body so you can better connect with your own spirit team. We thank everyone for joining us today. We're so excited to be here. As we begin, we're going to channel a song. In this process, we do not know what we're going to sing ahead of time. And so with this, we will begin.
We welcome Spirit who are of love and light to come join us through song or through spoken messages. We allow you to use our bodies and vocal cords as a vessel to share your messages with the world. For those who are tuning in to this episode, allow the messages to align and connect with them as well, helping to share uplifting, love, and aligned messages to assist us on our journeys, to inspire us and help connect us to our highest and best selves. We welcome you on your journeys, keeping you safe and whole and complete as you enter through the different layers and chapters of yourself, of your being, of your truth, to who you really are. This unfolding that's taking place at this time is an important part of your evolution and your growth. This peeling back the layers of who you are not, to help you find the truer version of yourself that is within. Do not be afraid of letting go of those layers, just like the reptile sheds its skin. It no longer needs it. The new skin is ready. So allow that old skin to shed so that you may allow yourself to be newer, stronger versions of yourself. Keeping to your goals, keeping to your heart's desires.
Now is the time to be stretching outside of the boundaries you once knew, to be testing the waters, to create within your own universe its own plan. Now is the time to be living in harmony with your environment, and yet recognizing your own power to be an individual. For those truths there inside you are present. They are there when you wake in the morning, and they are there when you fall asleep. This inner awareness, this space inside you, is always alive. Allowing it to unfold, it blossoms beautifully out into your spaces. Allow your own energy to expand, to connect and touch to the others around you, and recognizing that the spaces around you are vital and sacred themselves. There is nothing outside of love. There is nothing outside of sacred spirit. Begin by looking at your own world with new, fresh eyes and say thank you for every experience, every object. It is what you have come here to live in and be a part of. Allow us, your great spirit, that higher self inside of you, your own spark of divinity, allow us to be present in partnership. If you must see us as separate from your own being, but in truth, we are here, you are us. You are freedom.
Freedom, freedom, ring true. Freedom rings true for you. Freedom, let her light shine. Freedom from far and wide. Let her into you. Let it all be true. Freedom rings true. Freedom in you. Freedom is in each one of you.
As we go along our paths, may we recognize this freedom within us. Freedom to choose how we will show up in the world. Freedom to look at all of our spaces with eyes of love, trying to be understanding to others and ourselves. It is so important at this time that we choose to look for those in our communities who are the heroes, who are the pillars of strength and service. Look for what is happening on a local level that brings you hope. Hope for this world is made of all of our towns, all of our own communities, and we link together. And as time progresses, we will feel ourselves marching to that new future where hope is surely alive. Hope is alive now within you. The first spirit that came in for you, she felt like, I don't know, she could have been a teacher. You know, I could just see her being part of this classroom.
Yeah.
You know, she's never come in before. She was new.
She was adamant on the learning classroom kind of a vibe. Yeah, for sure.
Which we do need sometimes.
Yeah. Well, I was feeling like choosing this human experience is that for learning and growth. Mm-hmm. So coming to Earth is like a classroom almost at times.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's nice for us to remember, is that our experience here, we did choose on a soul level to be here to help us with our own growth.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. There's a purpose.
Yeah. There's things that come easily to us that we maybe once already have learned and don't need to this lifetime. And then the things that come a little harder are the ones that we've chosen to work on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then I think a lot of this was about the trust that we were speaking about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And just that we have that freedom to be able to do that.
Yeah.
That, there are some people, we were having this discussion a little earlier, that might be like, quote unquote, set in their ways. Mm-hmm. But the truth of the matter is that we are always able to grow and expand. Mm-hmm. If you let yourself, right?
Absolutely.
Like, we all do have that free will, but yet that ability is always there to expand more, to let your mind open and change and be able to have that trust and that freedom.
Absolutely. And looking for the positives around you.
Mm-hmm.
That was a big message too. So the freedom to choose where you place your attention is so powerful.
Yeah.
And shaping your worldviews,
Yeah. I know that really kind of hit with me. There's a lot of kind of not so great things that can happen in the world. And if you focus on those things, that's obviously going to bring you down, make you feel more sad, more scared. Mm-hmm. But then if you can focus on, like you had said, in each community, those people that help and that change, during shootings that just happened, there was the people that were the heroes. Yeah. So we focus on those people, the ones that in times of, the horrific, fearful experiences are choosing to be heroes and choosing to, do good and help others.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, when you tap into that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
saw that video actually this morning of that heroic person tackling someone down. I'm like, amazing that still exists in us humans.
Right.
We all have that potential within us.
Yeah.
And it's just amazing. I mean, how scared that person must have been, but they did it anyways.
Yeah.
Because it aligned with who they were truly,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I think it also taps into the collective. When you have a shooter just killing random people, I think there's something within that one person that's like, I'm one person, but if I stop this one person, then they could change the lives of so many.
Right.
So it's almost like taking that risk where maybe their life might be ended in trying to do so, but it's still a risk they're willing to take to save other lives.
Right. And this person, this hero, they saw themselves reflected in others, right?
Yeah.
They weren't just this lone wolf thinking that they didn't need anyone. They knew that community is what is a strength for us, and if one person gets hurt, we all get hurt.
Yeah.
You know, so we're not asking people to live under rocks and not pay attention to what's going on in the world, but keep an open mind that there are really good things, amazing things still happening, and looking for that.
And focus on that.
Yeah.
Because, just focusing on that hero energy is like so heart opening. And like,
Yes.
I'm like, get shivers.
Yeah.
Like, it's just such a good feeling.
Yeah.
And I witnessed the people that are, watching the news or watching, the negative stories, and you can just feel how low their vibration is, how deep despair and fear they have within their bodies. It's palpable, and it's like, nobody wants to feel that way, right? Nobody wants to wake up and be like, I'm gonna feel depressed today. That's my choice. Like, so when you bump into those people, I mean, compassion and, holding space for their journey.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, we don't want that.
Because the reality is, if you live in constant fear, you're going to put a wall up between yourself and this world.
Yeah.
And you're going to miss all these amazing experiences and opportunities to notice that there is still love. There's always going to be love.
Yeah.
And we can be amazing as humans too.
Yeah, that's so true. It's just focusing where you put your focus on is what you see more of. So, yeah, you're right. By kind of staying in that fearful place, then that is what you kind of start seeing and attracting.
Yeah.
So,
So hopefully all our listeners just take a moment to connect in with themselves during all this time of change, right? And connecting in with what still makes you human in your love for others. That's a human characteristic to love. It really truly is, and we need to remember that, and remember that hope is still here. So hope is still possible.
Yeah.
And we're creating it every day. So, and another little tip is, I'm feeling compelled to say, we've been channeling for at least 10 years now, but this is something I believe everyone can do. And so taking down those walls of fear and just allowing yourself to expand your energy outward and connect and just trust that maybe some really positive energies might come into your life too. And you might not be able to interpret it with words or even images, but just trusting any sensations or feelings that are positive and loving, that it is coming from your spirit team too.
Yeah. So maybe utilizing time for yourself listening to this podcast to kind of like get you warmed up and in that space. And then after you're done listening to Spirit Voice, take a little time for yourself to just listen. So create this practice for yourself, because yes, you can do it. Everyone has this ability to do it on their own. And if we can just be that, what's the word I'm looking for? Be the tool that kind of opens it up. Be the key that kind of opens it up, or the space that we can provide for this practice.
Yeah.
So
You are the key.
yeah.
Wonderful.
So love yourself a little bit more today. Love another person near you. Maybe share some appreciation for how somebody uplifts or inspires you today.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that
show
we're
them.
focusing on those heroes and
Yeah.
helpful, loving people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you so much for tuning in to yourself and
Spirit Voice. Toodaloo.